Said it before and I'll say it again. 6 a.m. water is... I can't cuss this early in a video. It'll get demonetized. Welcome to Tuesday. Man, I do not know what is wrong with me today. I am dragging. I can't stay awake. I got EDM blasting in my ear, trying to wake me up and get me moving. Let's go see if we're too late to help with water, because knowing Chuck, I'm too late to help with water. In my defense, the first run I was there for, because it turned on mid-afternoon and it turned on late. The last two, he's been in a hurry. So when I show up a couple minutes after 6, thinking, oh cool, he'll have it turned on, it'll be down to the box maybe. He had turned it on like 5 minutes early and it was already done, so. I'm fully expecting that that's going to be the story again, unless he's like me and really tired. Probably not. These are a little steamy this morning. Alright, water's on. Hasn't crossed the highway yet. The dirt road. Wow. It's going to be one of those kind of days, huh? Well, at least there's only like 3 weeds there. Because I pulled up right as they all drove away. One of these days I'll get over here 2 minutes earlier so I can actually help. Okay. Water's in the pond. I know what'll wake us up. Nice little half-mile hike. Let's go for a hike. Sounds miserable, doesn't it? I don't know about you guys, but hiking is so overrated. So the water's on. Now we got hay trucks coming at 7 that have never been here before. So I gotta meet them at the scale and drive them up here. Loader though is a half-mile away in the hay shed, so I'm gonna hike my fat ass over there real quick to go get it. On the plus side, there shouldn't be any snakes out this early when it's this cool. Hopefully. I don't see no corns yet. There it is. It's so much faster and easier when you have an engine and wheels. Okay, I found the trucks. It's actual hay haulers. I don't know why I had it in my head that it was going to be freight trucks on a backhaul. Okay, let's go get them loaded. Yeah, sure. Now Hector shows up to help after I already hiked to the loader. Anyway, that gives us a chance to go back, double check water. I'll wait on the trucks to get back to the scale, meet them there. Okay, if it's already up and going for the day. Man, that end gun moves fast compared to mine. Check it out, 9745. Let's go get the seed tender hooked up, shall we? Seed tender has been acquired. Let's go fix that bolt on it. I don't know if you guys were here last week for that. Had a bolt fall out, then the loading belt. There we go. Wow. Loading belt. It did not want to function without that bolt. It was quite the kerfuffle. If I didn't talk about it last week, see the bolt right there? It's coming out. We gotta fix that. There you go, now you can see it, that bolt right up in there. It was all but out again. Bingo. Nothing an impact and deep socket couldn't fix. So we're gonna put this back down. Start rotating it. Alright, you know the drill. Okay, seed tender's ready. This thing's screaming it's out of fuel. Then we go get the planter tractor, get it ready. Okay, here we go. Let's go have us a day. And yes, I already checked for bird's nests, don't worry. Okay, tractor's greased, windows cleaned. I can see out of this thing now. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. Let's go load up with some seed. You know, we all have those moments around farm that we're not too proud of. You're just trying to avoid the washboards, driving along the edge of the road, and, well, it doesn't take very much to get a forklift stuck. It's stuck. I see a hint of green out there. I think it's popping. And just like that, All 3 passes here done. It's kind of weird to finish in the middle of a field like that. Alright, on to the next one. Hopefully Cameron's got it worked and ready for us by the time we get there. I'm really starting to feel like this yellow plane is just stalking me. Yesterday, now again today, and depending on his pattern, probably at the next field I go to as well. Based on the direction that plane's a-flying, I don't know if you can see him there right over the power lines, I'm willing to bet money we're heading to the same pivot. Okay, field 2. Got a short quarter plus a corner, be about 30 acres. And the pond, it's full with the sprinkler waiting to come onto this. So when you get this sprayed, then depending on what the temperature is, we might hop and get this field sprayed. Get this field planted. Then, depending on the temperature, get this field sprayed. Because Cameron went to work another 30 acres for sunflowers, so I'm going to be caught up to him by the time I get done here. Oh. I told you. He's stalking me. Well, we were going to be done by noon. Not anymore. Sematic just called. They need to use our bucket truck to work on, I don't even know what. Something on a pivot somewhere. He's never ran it before. The tuna told him go to the shop. Someone will show him how to run it. Well, there's nobody at the shop because we're all spread out. So, yeah. I guess we'll just call it lunch. Drive the 4 miles to the shop, show him how to run it, and then come back to do the last 6 acres. Real productive. Neighbors got themselves a new sprinkler project going on. Excavator and belly dumps to dig. I mean, you own the equipment, it works, right? Just use pan scrapers or paddle scrapers. No, that works. Alright, we've had a popsicle. We're in a better mood. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here, it is 5 miles to the field. I thought I was exaggerating. Alright, let's go the 5 miles back to do those 5 acres. Then fold up and come back here. And we have caught Cameron, because while I was enjoying my popsicle, he went by the house. Finisher's parked out back. He went to lunch, so we're going to spray after this. Talk to the agronomist, because we're only doing pre-emergence. We're fine to spray even at 80-something degrees. So it was a good thing that I sent Cameron, though, to go work that other sunflower field after where we're planting, because I just seen the neighbor. He's already done with the first field. So we'll have that one planted in no time. So yeah, we'll go finish the couple acres we got left where we're at. I'm at 22. It should plant about 28 or 9, I think. But then yeah, because I talked to the agronomist, he said because we're only doing pre-emerge herbicide, we're fine to do it in this temperature. I'm always nervous about spraying too cold or too hot. Those worry me a lot more than the wind fluctuations, because you can adjust the pressure in your boom to reduce your drift if you need to. Temperature is what makes me really nervous. But he said we're good to do that, so I'm going to get that all sprayed out. By then, Cameron should have another field ready for us. I already cleared it from there, and this kept counting from there. How do I do this? How do I do this? Hybrid. That one. Give me a report. 28 acres. 28 acres, that hybrid. So we came back for 6. It's 1:30. Let's go get in the sprayer, shall we? Wish there was a way to make this go faster. Come on, Cameron, go faster. I need more dirt. I'm all caught up. Remember, it's just a joke, guys. I'm only caught up to him because he worked 60 acres that I'm not planting. I'm still going to make fun of him for it. Okay. So we got 34 acres, 28 acres, How many did we plant yesterday? 31? I can spray all 3 of those, but the 31 is going to be a different mix. If you didn't notice, there's a little bit of alfalfa out in that field, so I actually have to put in a active herbicide sword. No, that's rifle. Sword down there in a box. Might need a little bit more of that. Oh no, I got another box. We're good. But I don't want to do that one when it's this hot, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. So the plan right now is we're going to mix up to go do the 34, the 28. We'll do the triple rinse. So we're ready for authority down there. Sunflower spray. Oscar sign. All right. So even though the sunflower is going to be pre-emerged just like the corn is, if you spray the wrong pre-emerge, it'll prevent your crop from coming out of the ground. That's why I can't spray corn on flowers and flowers on corn. You understand? It's chemistry, it's complicated. I had to learn about all this in college. I tell you, I remember every last detail of it. I'm telling you, man, doing a full pivot at a time is annoying. This thing is always in the way. Okay, just a couple passes to go. We'll have this one knocked out. Oh yeah, 27 acres. There's our season total of everything. Back and forth. This is where our setup can be pretty cool. So this field was worked, planted, now sprayed, and then it'll be irrigated, all in a 12-hour time span. Cameron started here at 8 o'clock this morning. By 8 o'clock tonight, that will have put a ½ inch on all the way across this. That's kind of cool. I don't know. At least to me it is. I'm just going to enjoy rocking out here in my boat. Okay, triple rinse is done. Hopefully we can spray oats first thing in the morning, then sunflowers, then corn. But that's tomorrow's problem. Right now, let's go get back in the corn planter. See that dust over there? Cameron's got us 30 acres ready, and then he's about half done with that 25. So we're good to go for a little while. Okay, fresh camera battery. Refilled the water jug. We're ready to go again. Let's check this out. See how that second row right there has got a really deep trench? Yeah, that was on the openers. How does that perfectly line up to lock them openers? Glad I didn't hit the windshield with that. 30 acres in the ground. But we're out of seed. We need seed to do our last 25. Oh, hello. How are you doing today? Nothing? It's amazing how the scale can be so sweet and then just so cruel-hearted afterwards. Well, there we go, guys. 10 till 8. Another one in the books. And my phone just beeped at me. That sprinkler we were at spraying earlier where I said, you know, we're working it, planting it, spraying it, irrigating it. Just got to the end barrier. We just put a ½ inch on. Missed it by 11 minutes. Hi, Mitch. Okay, so we got oats that need sprayed. Good God, these things are getting tall already. I'm mainly trying to see. Oh, it's still a little damp. This will work. I was kind of worried this is going to be way too soft to spray. So, plan right now in the morning. We'll spray oats. What is it, 40 acres? 60 acres of flowers. 55 acres of corn. And then try and catch Colton again. Cameron again. God dang it, I seen Mitch, now I'm all confused who the hell I'm talking about. And then we end the night right back here where the long day started. Pivot, as you can see by the light there, is just making it to the edge of the wheat. I don't know why the end light stays on all the time, but the center tower never blinks. Either way, that's a problem for another day. Alright, it's almost 8:30. Nice time to go home. 6 a.m. was a couple of hours ago. I don't even know if you can see me with how dark it is. Tomorrow is going to be more of the same chaos of today. A lot of water, a lot of spraying, a lot of planting. But I'm going to bring you guys along on Thursday, because Thursday, the real chaos begins. For those of you who've been here for a while, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you that are new, things are going to get interesting. I'll see you in the next one. Or, you know, you may think it's boring as hell and don't give a damn. I don't care. As long as you watch.